Mm. uh,
Yeah.
so.
You took some time to think of so-so.
Yeah, that means
How was your weekend?
it was nothing special.
Uh-huh.
Because of the weather,
Mm.
it was
Cold
still,
weather?
yeah, it was still cold weather.
Mm-mm.
But uh, through the last weekend,
Mm.
we spent a lot of time to finish jigsaw puzzle.
Jigsaw puzzle.
Jigsaw puzzle.
Whoa. How many pieces?
500.
Oh, that's a lot. How many did you finish?
We it spent 3 days.
3 days
Hmm.
finishing the jigsaw
Finishing.
puzzle.
Absolutely. My wife and my daughter, me, our family were involved.
Mm-mm. Oh, that's a good bonding. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but especially, originally I want my daughter to finish the jigsaw puzzle by herself,
Mm-mm.
or my wife and we will just help her a little.
Mm-mm.
But 500 pieces were really difficult for her to finish that.
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 500. And she's only, yeah, it would probably take her some days or weeks, but I think it's good. And you helping her out is also good because it's a good way to, what is that? That's the one? Then they're really small pieces.
Yes.
Amazing. Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah. The Kakao talk character is really popular here in our country.
Mm-mm.
So my daughter and my wife
Mm.
also love it.
Mm-mm.
The
It's so
design or
cute.
character itself is very nice, but
Yeah, but it's so little. Yeah, I can imagine now why your daughter is having or was having a hard time with 500 pieces.
yeah. Yeah. How about
Whoa.
you?
Me?
Mm.
Oh well, I just stayed at home and then last night I met my mother-in-law and her sons, my brother-in-law, and then we ate dinner together.
What did you have?
Chicken, as always.
Chicken. Chicken.
Yeah, and pork and beans. Yeah. Oh, did you eat something special last weekend?
Last weekend.
Yeah. Are
Uh,
you still trying to eat
do you
special
know
food?
Do you know jampong?
Oh yeah, the very spicy noodle.
Mm. But here in our country we have a very special jampong.
No. What's a very special
It's kind
jambon?
of it's kind of a uh, flavor by
Mm-mm.
jikwa. Jikwa,
Mm.
jikwa. Grilled flavor.
Grilled flavor of seafood?
Jampong.
Jambon. Okay. Why is it called jambon? Is it because it's seafood? I mean, what I know of jambon is that it's seafood. Or is it?
I haven't thought about that one. Why is that jampong name?
Alright, but jambon is nice. Yeah, they sell like cup noodles here in the
Mhm.
Philippines.
As I know, here in our country, we have three major jampong.
Mm-mm.
One of them
Mm-hmm.
is Gyodong,
Mm-mm.
Gyodong jampong.
Kyodong. Okay.
And second one is Gan jampong.
Mm-hmm.
Last one is normal jampong.
What are the differences among the three?
First one is flavor, grilled flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is very spicy, and
Mm-hmm.
there is no soup,
Mm-hmm.
noodle and other ingredient itself, but it's very spicy. And then after you finishing noodle, and you can mix rice and
Mm.
yeah, it's really nice. And normal
Oh.
jampong is general jampong.
General, okay. What did you eat last weekend?
Once again, uh, gyodong jampong,
Oh,
first one.
the first one. Grilled flavor. Oh,
Mm,
that's good. All right. Well, I'm
mm,
glad you enjoyed your weekend and you were able to eat special food. Yeah. How's your
yeah,
diet?
diet. I already mentioned that on weekend I try to give myself cheat days.
I guess every one of us should have a cheat day.
Mm. So yesterday I ate various types of seafood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seashell and seashell and squid.
Oh, I like squid.
Really. And what else? Seashell, squid. Mm,
Crab, I hope.
yeah, crab. Mm,
Oh, I want that too.
what's that? Oyster.
Uh-huh, oyster. Do you eat
Yeah.
it raw or
Yes.
okay?
Normally Korean eat oyster by itself, eat raw as a raw.
Uh-huh. Oh
And then
my.
shrimp.
Oh wow. Nice one.
Mm,
But did you know, yeah, they do have a lot of carbohydrates or fat.
mhm.
I'm not sure. But it's your cheat day, so
But the
eat to
most
your heart's
important thing
content.
is I didn't drink.
Oh, that's an achievement.
Those are the best harmony for drinking, right?
Yes, yeah, that's right. I mean, in the Philippines we call it like pulutan.
Pollutant. What's
Yeah,
that?
pulutan.
Pollutant.
Like the food we eat when we are drinking or while we are
Ah,
drinking. We
we
call it
call it
pulutan. Yeah.
anju.
Anjo.
Yeah, anju.
Anjo? Anjong.
Anju.
Anjo.
Anju. Anju.
Uh-huh. Oh, nice. Yeah, and those are the typical ones.
Mhm.
But back when I was in college, yeah, we were very poor. So we would eat uh chicharron. I'm not sure if you've heard this one, but those are like crispy fried fats or skins of
What animal?
chicken,
Chicken.
chicken or pig.
Oh my god.
Yes, but
It has a
they're
lot of cholesterol.
fri- I know, right? That's why we're killing ourselves.
Chicharon.
Yes, chicharron. Yeah, it's very famous here.
치차론.
Yeah, it's very famous here in the Philippines.
아,
Like, yeah, the usual, the usual souvenir, or we call it souvenir, or we call it pasalubong
we
in
call it
Filipino.
치카론. 치카론.
Chicharron.
치카론 데 뽀요. 치카론 데 세르도.
Oh, sounds Spanish.
Spanish, yes. 음,
Yes, those kinds. Those are the usual ones we eat while we're drinking.
Here in our country there are some restaurants to serve the 치카론.
Mmm, that's good. All right. Well, anyway, okay. Before time runs out,
Yeah.
all right.
Mm.
Let's have a quick review. Where are we? Did we finish this part?
Number, we have two sentences left.
Okay.
19. The lady bear thought that some of his porridge were missing. The
Mhm.
lady bear thought that some of his porridge was missing. Teddy
Do you
bear
think
thought.
there's something there?
Oh, I don't think so. There is a elision.
Yeah, Elysian. Yeah, I don't think
Elision.
so too.
There's no
All
elision.
right. What about
Number
20?
20. Microsoft announced they are releasing a new product next week. Ah, none too.
Mhm. Yeah, none. None as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that's all. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay.
Question is, at the very beginning of this lesson, you
Okay.
explained me about relation or
Mhm.
liaison
Mhm.
or slur in the
Mhm.
sentence, but
Mhm.
and then those in those 20 sentences,
Mhm.
there was almost no example sentences
Mhm.
about that, right?
Mm. I shall raise your concern. Yeah, maybe they can add some sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true.
Or change.
I mean, what I told you were just additional knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but for this one, yeah, it just focuses on breathing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a quick study.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the lesson about elision or liaisons, yeah, those are just bonus. Because
Mm-hmm.
these, like I've said last time, these 20 sentences are not the only sentences you will encounter in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what? Right? Yeah, so while you're listening to English podcast, there may be some words that you don't understand, and there you can apply elision or what was the other one? Liaisons,
Liaison.
those, yeah, those kinds.
Okay, show me the homework.
Homework. All right. Who shall I say is calling?
Mm. Who shall I say
Mhm.
is calling? Who shall I
Mhm.
say is calling? Mm. So, how I can record this sentence?
Who shall I say is calling? Who shall I say is calling? Who shall I say is calling?
Who shall I say?
Who say calling? Who shall I say? So this is shall I. So it's like
Who shall I
it's not
say?
shall I, but it's shall I.
Shall I?
Who
Shall
shall I
I?
say?
Who shall
Yeah.
I say? Who shall I
Who shall I
say is
say is
calling?
calling?
Who shall I
Mhm.
say is calling? Who shall I say is calling?
Yes.
Uh, What does that mean? That sentence. Who should I say is
Ah,
calling?
like who? For example, you're calling for another person. I answer the phone, and
Mm,
then I will tell you. I will ask you this question. It means I'm asking for your name, so I can tell the person you're calling to that Arnold is calling.
I'm sorry, I didn't get
You-
you.
I'm so sorry. Okay, like like this is me asking you your name in a
Uh-huh,
polite way, so that
uh-huh,
I can tell the person you're calling that you are calling. For
mhm,
example, there's A and B
mhm,
and C,
mhm,
right? A is the caller.
mhm.
A is calling C.
Okay,
Yeah, but B answered the phone. All
okay.
right. Yeah, so A said, "I'm calling for maybe I'm calling for Arnold," like
Mhm.
that. And yeah, she's not here. I mean, she's in the
C is
kitchen
not
right
here.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's in the kitchen right now. Who shall I say is calling? Tell her it's Arnold. Tell her it's Alana, like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Tell her it's Alana,
So,
and yeah, B will say to Arnold,
so that
like,
means
Alana is
who
calling you.
is who is calling, please?
Yes. What's your name? Like that.
Right. So I mean, instead of this sentence, I can I say like that? Who is calling, please?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Who's calling? But that's more direct. Like, who are you?
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, it's like you're not asking for anyone. It's like, who's
Yeah.
calling? Who is this? Like that. But
Or who
for
should I
who shall I
say
say
is
is calling,
calling?
it's like
Mhm.
relaying information to someone
Mhm. Mhm.
to see. Yes. That
Mhm.
who shall I
Mhm.
say to see is calling.
Mhm.
Like that.
Okay.
All
And
right.
then who and say and calling is meaning words
Yes,
or meaning
that's
words.
right. Yeah, are the meaning words. Okay. All
Should
right.
I
Well,
say
good
is
luck with
calling?
your homework, and let's
Okay.
continue with a new lesson on Wednesday.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Should I say is calling? Should I say? Should I say is calling? Should I say